Hey guys, Merc here. I'm here with Lars Gustavsson, the man behind the Battlefield series and possibly my favorite person ever. I have a chance to interview him today and just talk about the Battlefield series in general. We met briefly at the Dine with Dice, but I now have a chance to ask him some of your questions and some of my questions that I've been wanting to ask him for quite a while. So, I mean, personally, my favorite Battlefield game in the series was Battlefield Bad Company 2. I love just the destruction and the bolt action sniper rifles and everything. What was your personal favorite game to produce and create?
Out of them all, it's a tough question. It's like asking which of your children do you love the most. 1942 is definitely, it's the firstborn. We did what no one expected us to do. The impossible. So I'm extremely proud of that one. I was producer then and stepped into being lead designer on Battlefield 2. So that as well is very dear to my heart. But I mean, what Bad Company brought to Battlefield with the Frostbite engine, with Destruction, and with the crazy bunch of misfits.
I love it too.
Yeah, I love it too. And I'm so extremely proud of Battlefield 3, and now I'm here talking about Battlefield 4. Which is, yeah, it sounds cheesy, but to me it is the next generation for Battlefield. We are on the new hardware and we're doing so many things that I hadn't dreamt of ever being able to do.
Did you think when this first came about, stepping into the role of lead, did you think that it would go as far as it has today, where we're sitting here in a continent so far away from home and talking about this absolutely fantastic new game that's coming out, which I'm absolutely excited for? Did you think that it would go as far as it has?
No, definitely not. I mean, I think we definitely aimed high. We never aimed to be best in Sweden. We just wanted, we had this idea based on inspiration from Codename Eagle, our first game. But we had this thought about this enormous battlefield, and we believed in ourselves, where, to be honest, no publisher believed in us. And we kept going at it, and we managed to do it. And from there on, we were extremely afraid of, putting all eggs in the same basket. So we looked at games like Mirror's Edge and so on Battlefield can't last forever, it has always been our motto. At the same time, we worked really hard to make sure that we don't just make another game. Everyone is still so afraid of being seen as, it's nothing new here. You know, so everyone almost killed themselves in order to create new experiences that kind of, instead of following on the market, to lead the market.
And just from what I've played of the beta so far, playing both playing Siege of Shanghai and Parasol Storm, two completely different maps and just concepts. I'm way too excited to see what you have in store for all the other multiplayer maps, and hopefully we have a chance to talk again further down the track.
Definitely. I mean, I've truly been enjoying myself down here. People are so open, come up and talk to me, ask questions. So yeah, it's extremely inspiring, and I have so many moments that people have shared with me what Battlefield has done to them through the years, and from you know, young gamers to older ones who all love Battlefield and want us to succeed, and to now everyone talks about the next generation of gaming. And you as a developer, especially when you're coming out kind of as a launch title, you only have to look at yourself and believe in what you do. And with the next generation we can do 64 players at 60 frames per second. We've integrated battle log to all platforms. We have introduced the concept of Levolution, which you get whatever platform you buy. The most dynamic Battlefield ever, and to be honest, beyond any other competitor, both in destruction, interaction, the networked waters. I mean, even to me who make the game, I can sometimes just sit back, like on Parasol Storm.
The battleships.
Yeah, we had a pre-Gamescom event where we showed the game, and we weren't really happy with what we saw. So we went back and reworked the storm. And when I then stood there and the storm started to kick up, and suddenly I turned at the right moment to see the lighting strike the windmill, we took it out, you know, then I'm back to what I felt when we did 1942. I was on Wake Island, and at some point 64 players, planes around you and everything, and just look around and it's kind of, I can't believe that we've done this. And you don't get there by looking at the competition. You should get inspired by the competition, but you need to run your own race. And I truly believe that that is what DICE does. That's why we need to build Frostbite 3, our own engine, to do what no one else can do. And it's proven a winning concept now in 11 years. And I hope to be back here soon, but to sit here in 11 years from now and talk about whatever game we do.
Oh, we'd love to have you back. Australia's a friendly country, and you're certainly one of the most friendly people I've ever met. So thank you again for the time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.